Good evening, students. Here you are at AK's Math, Ajay Sir's online mathematics learning center, and here you will get very easy way to learn the different concepts of the mathematics. So now today we will discuss some examples related with the irrational numbers once again. So which are those numbers? To finding the square root of a decimal number, how to represent the square root of decimal number on number line, or how to visualize the numbers. Those all examples, some examples we will discuss here, and इससे आपको उसकी concept और clear हो जाएंगी. So let's start our journey today. What is in front of us? Look at this one. Represent 3.765. Listen, students. Here to show this particular example, I have to minimize my video at minimum level. So look at the everything what is now written on the screen. Okay. Now first of all, look at this one number 3.765. This is the terminating decimal number. Terminating decimal number. So how to represent the terminating decimal number on a number line? How to visualize it? Look at this one. At first, draw some part of number line. Only few part of number line. Now look at the number. This number is in between 3 and 4. So look at the some part means up to 5. This is the number line. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Okay, enough. Because our number is in between 3 and 4. So in between these two our number is there. So now draw only that much part. 3 to 4. Look at this one. 3 to 4. This is 3 to 4. So I have to move my image somewhere according to the situation. Look at this one now. 3 to 4 only. 10 parts are there. We know that. 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. By this way, we have to make the 10 parts of 3 to 4 unit. Means we have to magnify it. हमको उसको बड़ा करने का है. वो जो 3 to 4 का पार्ट है उसको हमने बड़ा जूम कर दिया. जैसे हम मोबाइल फोन पे एक आधी इमेज जो रहती है हमारी, वो जैसे हम जूम करते तो वो जूम में उसकी जो क्लियरिटी है वो क्लियरिटी और बढ़ जाती. सो लुक एट दिस वन नाउ 3 to 4. नाउ think about our number 3.765. 3.765 will be in between 3.7 and 3.8. Now zoom that particular part. Again, it consists 10 parts. Look at this one. 3.7 to 3.8. Again 10 parts are there. 3.71, 3.72. Like this. 3.79, 3.8. So we have to represent our number like this. Means we have to zoom that particular area. उसके डीप में जाने का है हमको. जितना हम डीप में जाएंगे उतना वो हमको नंबर मिलते जाएगा. Now look at our number is in between these two, 3.76 and 3.77. So again zoom that particular area, magnify that particular area. You will get like this. 3.76 to 3.77. Again 3.761, 3.762. By this way you have to magnify the 10 parts. Remember students, you have to draw the diagram like this, as well as you have to instruct what we are drawing now in the next figure. So find out your number. Our number is here. Look at this one. This is 3.765. This is the required number. So student, now by this way you can visualize the numbers, decimal numbers on a number line. This is also called as a magnification. Okay, we are magnifying that particular part in which that number lies. Now look at the one more example. Now this is the different one. This is related with the diagram. Now how to draw that particular diagram? Look at this one. Means you have to construct this one. Now, how to construct this one? Under root 4.3. In my few videos, in my last videos, you already observed how to represent the irrational numbers on number line. Now, you have to learn how to draw the square root of a decimal number. How to represent it. Look at this one now. This part, take 4.3 segment at first. 4.3. Label it as AB. 4.3. Now add 1 in it. Look at this one. This is the red part, which is of 1 unit as compared to 4.3. So label it as C. This is of 1 unit. मीन्स हमको क्या करने का है पहले कि जो नंबर दिए वाला है ओरिजिनल नंबर, उसमें एक ऐड करके हमको उसका एक सेगमेंट बनाने का है. तो 4.3 में अगर एक ऐड कर दिए तो 5.3 हो गया हो. तो 5.3 का एक एसी सेगमेंट उसमें हमको पहले ड्रॉ करने का है, फिर उसमें बी पॉइंट 4.3 पे लेने का है. या एट फर्स्ट ड्रॉ द ए बी ऑफ 4.3 एंड देन ऐड 1 यूनिट टू दैट वन, 1 centimeter to that one. So you will get C point. Now after that, what we have to do? We have to draw the perpendicular bisector of AC. Remember my words. Perpendicular bisector of AC, not AB. And to draw the perpendicular bisector, as usual method what we learn in the 7th standard, that we have to use. So AC, take the more than half distance of that AC in your rounder. Put your rounder at point A at first and make the chap as shown on the screen. One upper side and one down side like this. Again make two chaps from C, point C. I am saying point C से और दो चाप मारो. ये दो चाप आपको मिल जाएंगे. फिर इसकी परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर लाइन निकाल दो. ये लाइन ऐसी आ जाएगी. Label it as one new point. It is P. Now put your rounder on P and draw a semicircle of radius PA or PC like this. So after drawing this semicircle, draw a perpendicular at point B, which will intersect to that semicircle. Label it as one new point D. Now extend the ray, the line in that direction of C. It will be like this. And then put your rounder on point B. Take the distance up to D. What I am saying? Put your rounder at point B. Take the distance up to point D and make a chap. Make an arc like this. And that arc will be like this. And this point represent, suppose that it is M, this point represent under root 4.3 on the number line, in which B is the first point. B represents 0, C represent 1. In the same way, that number line will start from point B and it will run in the direction of M. So M represent under root 4.3 on this number line. Listen student, this is based on a very important property of the 10th standard that you will learn in the 10th standard. But now you have to remember what I told to draw this figure. Got it? Now do practice at your home. Now look at the next one. What is in front of us? Represent 4.26 on the number line. Remember that student, I here forgot bar to give the bar on that 26 because this is a term. This is not terminating number. This is recurring number. 4.26 bar means 2626 group is occurring so many times. So this is a recurring number. This is not terminating number. So how to represent now recurring number? Look at one by one. Draw some part of number line at first. Up to 5. Now look at this one 4.26. 4.26 will lie in between 4 and 5. So zoom that part now, 4 and 5. So now draw only 4 to 5. Look at this one, 4 to 5. Again 10 parts are made as like the last example. 4.1, 4.2, 4.3 like that. Now our number is lying in between 4.2 and 4.3 because it is 4.26 bar, means 4.2626. Now zoom only that part, enlarge only that part, 4.2 to 4.3, and it will be like this, 4.2 to 4.3. As I said to you, I have to minimize my image. Look at this one, 4.2, 4.3, 4.21, 4.22. Like this, you have to draw that particular part, 4.2 to 4.3. Now think about where our number will lie. It will be in between 4.26 and 4.27. Zoom that particular part again. So it will be like this, 4.26 to 4.27, 4.261, 4.262, 4.263. By this way, you have to indicate the 10 parts. So now, if we look at this one particular, then the 10 parts are there shown. Now again think about the 4.26. 26 will lie in between which two numbers? So it will lie in between 4.26 to 4.263. So again you have to visualize, again you have to enlarge that particular part. It will be like this. Look at this one, 4.262, 4.263, and 4.2621, 4.2622, 4.2623. By this way, you have to enlarge that particular part and now find out your number. Your number is here. This is 4.2626. So this is the required number. By this way, you can indicate, you can represent the recurring number. You can visualize the recurring number on the number line. Here in this video, you learn one number which was terminating number. This number was is the recurring number, and one very important diagram related with the number system. Students, this is the last part of this chapter. So do all the chapter properly, do all the techniques properly. If you are not getting, then see my video more times. You will get the idea how to solve the examples. So by this way, here we have to conclude this particular part, and with this part our chapter will be over. So you have to means you should be in touch with the AK's math to learn the new techniques, new tricks related with the mathematics. So subscribe my channel on YouTube to get the regular updates what is happening on my channel, and be in touch. Bye bye students.